Dayıların dayısı.
Abilerin abisi be.
Nasılsın, iyi misin?
Sen de 2 sene önce yine bu sarı koltukta buluştuğumuzda
Anlatacağı konu da şu: düşük maliyetli küçük ekiplerle büyük proje yaratmak.
sen şimdi hangisini savunacaksın onu söyle
Abi
bana.
bugün evet. Ben de tabii ki 2007'yi savunacağım.
Sen 2007'yi savundun. Shot fire! Shot fire!
Game Jam, Fall Jam sizin için bir Steam oyunu yayınlamak için temel olabilir.
İnanılmaz büyük bir fırsat yani bu hakikaten.
Artık herhalde PlayStation 6'yı görmeyeceğiz.
Şu anda 9 liraya çıktı. 9,5'a doğru gidiyor.
Gidiyor.
Yani ona da gider.
Kafa rahat. Güzel. Evet.
Welcome again, everyone. We are starting our indie presentations. So we are starting with Urosh. I just invited you to join us. Hello.
Hello. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You can start with your, you are presenting 2 games, right?
Yes.
Okay, you will have a total of 4 minutes, 2 minutes for each game.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I am Urosh. I am representing Playdew, and we are a small indie studio based in Pakistan. Today, I will be talking about 2 of our games that we have been working on. And for the first one, I will be talking about our title called Lost Twins 2. And I will start with sharing the trailer for it. So this is our game called Lost Twins. It is a puzzle platform title where we have tried to a slide puzzle, and at the same time we try to include some active puzzle game. It's not only a slide and puzzle. When you zoom after the tile environment, and you can the mini puzzle inside the room. As you can see, there was a demonstration in play. So concept art is based on Miyazaki studio style. We have taken references puzzle game and a lot of different art styles from studio and Chinese architecture. We look into some of the element designs. Get a beautiful puzzle games can watch, play free time, very relaxed and calming.
Shit, das ist wie cut off their internet.
So, personally, I read this game and we plan to officially this game 2020. Should be available on PC file, and but for now, I don't have a definite saying which will be getting the release. Most probably PC file, but these are the plans. As for our second game is called Explotants. For Explotants, the thing is that the game has already been launched. So it was launched 3 years ago via Apple Arcade. So it was one of the project that we really liked, and it brought us good feedback also. So from there, we actually went on and talked about it. It was a puzzle, it was an action shooter title. I will share my screen and show you the trailer for it also. I'm not sure the share function is working right now. But I guess I can just talk about it if that is not working. So it is a shooting game. We have a wonderful art style in which there are cats, and these cats are trying to save their homeland, which has been attacked by some evil forces. So you as a captain of the intelligence agency of your homeland, you have called back into the forces, and then you join back the force and try to homeland against all these evil cats that has attacked them. So there are bosses, very challenging bosses, and they're also in the shape of different cats. We have cats with wizard hats and dragons, and it's a very fun arcade 80s 90s shooter style. So since our game has already been released on Apple Arcade, so now we plan to bring it on other platforms like PC, and also launch it on Android and simple iOS platforms. So that's it from my side, and I hope you enjoy our games.
Thank you, Urosh. We will now continue with Airport Renovator.
Okay, that's gonna be me. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I thought it was some games before that.
We
Okay.
can't see you right now. We can
All
only hear
righty.
you.
Give me a second. Okay, hello.
Hello, welcome.
My name is Jakub, and I work for the company called Two Horizons. We are based in Poland, in Wrocław, and we are making renovator games. Basically, we're making a great renovator family. We started with the Hotel Renovator, which is a really popular game that the demo has been out for quite a while now. And now I want to present you the Airport Renovator, the second title that we are advertising. Basically, you are taking over the old airport, and the goal is just to bring it back to the former glory. So it was once a well-functioning, nice airport, and now it's all, it's all covered in trees and in sand, and you have to use the tools that you have at your disposal to get rid of all those, make it nice, cut the grass, cut the trees down. You basically getting some help from the Amelia, that is your friend. She's flying down. She's dropping you some crates with stuff, with new tools, and I'm going to play the trailer in the background. There you go. So basically, you purchase the bit of land. So as you see, there's going to be different airports later on in the game, and then you have to bring this airport back to the state of usability. And there will be an economy aspect, so you're going to be able to purchase new parts of the airport as well as sell the stuff that you don't need. There will be some fun elements in the game. So in the demo, we have a goat that follows you everywhere that you can send away, but you can actually treat it as your friend. So you see, as you see here, you got, I'm going to fast forward a little. You have some tasks. You have Amelia, your friend, that is going to be backstory about her and you. And yeah, this is one of the games that we want to present, and every single one of our games is basically connecting the simulator genre with a nice bit of a plot, with a story that has the beginning, and a good reveal at the end. So we're releasing those games on Steam, on PC. The premiere is going to be definitely in 2022. But we don't have the date yet. And and this is the Airport Renovator, which I wanted to present to you. And the Hotel Renovator game is a different story. I don't really want to talk about this now because we're in the middle of acquiring the publisher. So basically, the airport is what I wanted you to see. We're definitely looking for more exposure for the game. We got some brilliant reviews of the demo. So if you guys are interested in anything connected to it, just ping me and I'll be happy to help. Should be fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We are continuing with Stellar Wanderers.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Cosmin. I'm one of the main developers of Stellar Wanderer. We're a small studio based in Bucharest, and we're focused on space simulation games. So far, we have a PC demo, a real old one, and a couple of mobile games. Stellar Wanderer being one of them. And right now we're porting and upgrading Stellar Wanderer for Steam. I will share my screen with Okay, so I let the trailer play in the background. I hope you still can hear me correctly over the audio of the trailer. So the game is set in a future universe. We're trying to put this game on the shoes of the old freelancer and Wing Commander. So we hope to bring in the same vibe as we had on as there were on those old games, but of course with some modern gameplay and upgraded visuals. The game we're planning to launch in the first quarter of next year. Will be released on Steam. And soon after Steam, there should be in simultaneous releases Xbox and Switch. As for the gameplay, it's a story-driven open world sandbox. The player would be able to wander at his own will or to follow the main storyline. Again, would be able to trade, fight, do generated missions, or follow the story to save the galaxy, of course. And well, it should have at least 10 hours of gameplay, but we hope to keep the players entertained for way longer than that. I think that's it from my side. I don't want to get over time, and I think I'm quite close to the 2 minutes timeline. So this is our game. It's already playable as a demo on Steam. We welcome you to follow it, wishlist it, and talk with us about it on Discord or wherever you can reach us on any media like Facebook, Twitter, Discord, everything. We're there and we'll be ready for your answers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. You can stop your screen share right now. We will continue with Hell of an Office.
Okay, do you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, I'm Ramon from 43 Studios, a studio based in Barcelona, Spain, and I will show you our game called Hell of an Office. Our game is an intense first-person platformer where you rocket jump your way to get out of the world's most hellish office. I will share now my screen. Okay, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as I said, our game is set in an office which is teleported to hell, and you must go through all the layers of hell which are inspired in Dante's Inferno, and get out before the lava catches you. Because in this game, the lava is always rising, so you can stop. You can stop to think. You must rocket jump all the time and get the faster times that you can. It's inspired a bit with Seum and Cluster Track because we love speedrunning games and we think this game can be very good for the speedrunning community. And we're planning to launch it on Steam and on some consoles like Switch and PlayStation. And well, the game has already a prototype demo on Steam, so you can go and wishlist it. It will be great, and I don't know what else to tell. I think that all sums up our game. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramon. We can continue with Hexarchy.
Wait.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Sorry.
Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Before you start, we need to close Ramon's screen share.
I'm
He's
trying.
having an issue right now, sorry. Okay. Hello, welcome again.
Hi, my name's John. I'm the co-founder of Main Tank Software. We're out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm going to show you Hexarchy, which is our turn-based strategy game. All right. So I was just going to start a game, play for a couple minutes, and talk through it while I do it. It's a turn-based 4X game. It uses deck building mechanics, and it can be played in about an hour, and it can be played multiplayer with simultaneous turns in a battle royale style game. So you got your cards down here. I'm going to play one to build my capital. So you got borders, and you got cities, kind of like the historical 4X games like Civilization and Humankind. And then you have your cards down here, and you use your cards to do different things in the game. So if you want to research new technologies, you play a technology card, and you add cards to your deck by researching technologies. If you want to build units, you play unit cards on your cities. And every civilization, you can choose between one of 10 civilizations, and each civ has a different unique ability card that they can do. So for example, Rome's lets you build an improvement for gold. So I'm gonna build a fishing hut here. And then once you're out of hammers are basically, if you're familiar with, with card games, they're basically your mana. You're out of hammers, you end your turn, and everybody's doing this at the same time in a multiplayer game, and your next turn starts. So I'm gonna build a scout unit here, research a new technology, woodworking so that I can put a lumber mill on my woods here, and I'm out of hammers and my turn. And so you play your cards and everything happens immediately when you do it, but when you order units to move, it uses a WeGo system where everybody moves at the same time, so that there's no racing other players who are trying to do stuff. So let's demonstrate that real quick. The green cards are promotion cards. You can upgrade your guys. I don't think I'll get to any fighting here. I just figured I'd show you the beginning of the game. But yeah, it's check us out. We're on Steam. There's a demo available on there. We've had a couple thousand players play it. We got a lot of people on our Discord. Some people coordinate multiplayer games sometimes. So we're just trying to build a community around the game, get an active player base. And then we're doing lots of updates. Things keep improving, and we'll release sometime in 2022.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. We are continuing with Jake's Paralysis.
Let me turn off my screen share here.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yep, you can start.
Perfect. Great. Okay. Well, nice to meet you all. My name is Bruno Ferrari, founder of Team Bruno Mir, and this is Jake's Paralysis. Jake's Paralysis is an animated visual novel of the subgenre dating sim with multiple endings. It will be released on PC on late 2022, on the Q1 of 2023. We hope to eventually be able to port it to Nintendo Switch. The game is going to be premium for PC. The store that we're planning on releasing would be Steam, itch.io, and Jolt. We're also making contact with Greenman, GOG, Manga Gamer, QOApp, and others. The core loop of the game is follow the story, get to a certain point where you have to make a choice. That choice will send you through a certain ramification, repeat, and eventually the sum of all choices will determine the ending. What differentiates Jake's Paralysis from other visual novels is that it has animated backgrounds, CGs, and live 2D characters, trying to offer a more immersive gaming experience. The premise of the game is about the journey of a boy to manhood, falling in love for the first time, and how tough and intimidating it is to handle that for a young lad. The events take place in two different universes, one set in the 90s with a slice of life vibes, and the other one in the 20s, in the years of the Prohibition. The twist in the plot is that every time the protagonist tries to kiss the girl that he likes, he gets transported to another universe, going back and forth from one to the other. Well, my name is Bruno Ferrari from the Team Bruno Mir, and this was Jake's Paralysis. Thank you for your time. And that's about it.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. We are continuing with At Eaveswake.
Good afternoon and evening, everybody, or morning for those abroad. My name is Bob Flemings. I am the founder of Urosh Studios, an indie studio based in the Netherlands, and we are focusing on interactive stories. In the background, you see the castle of our game At Eaveswake, which is an interactive horror story inspired by Lovecraftian horror, in which you have to survive a family you never knew. But here's the catch. The whole idea is that the more you play, the more you know, because this is a Lovecraftian horror. So with other entities being there, you are one of the only few that remembers things that happened. Certain characters might also remember, but the whole idea is that while you are trying to survive the family, you can either choose to join them or destroy them. But the choice is up to you. And whatever you do, the idea is that you can just keep on playing, because we have multiple personalities like might, charming, or you're using your intelligence. And the idea is that with those personalities, you get different routes, and we have 4 unique endings. And we released our game during this year's Halloween, and are planning to release on consoles next year. That is my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. We are continuing with Kandria.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Let me share the screen. Here we go. Okay. All right. Kandria is an open world action RPG that we've been working on for quite a while now, and we're intending on releasing in 2023. I'll show you a quick trailer and then talk just briefly about it a bit more.
The legacy of the past is real. I'd heard the legends, of course, but seeing her was a different story. The way she moved and fought was unreal, like a magical being that could never, should never have been. The endless tunnels of the old world were home to more than just her. Secrets meant to stay buried and forgotten, now brought into the light. Even so, with her on our side, for the first time in what seemed like all our lives, we felt like we had a chance at a future.
All right. So unlike most 2D platforming games on the market right now, which are usually Metroidvanias, one thing we're especially focusing on is really that open world aspect and letting you go wherever you want in the world right from the beginning. So there is no arbitrary gating or ability upgrades like that. You really can just go to the end right away. And so it's much more in line with games like Fallout or other sort of immersive sim types of games where you're more focused on the mechanics and your interaction with the world than on finding upgrades and sort of covering all the map. And that's about it. I've posted links in the chat if you want to check out more info on the game. And thank you very much for checking it out and having a listen.
Thank you. Thanks for joining. And last but not least, the Tale of Bistoon.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't have a webcam, so I'll just share my screen with you.
Okay.
Can you see the video?
Yeah, you can start. Yeah,
okay, so thank you for having me. I'm Hossein from Black Cube Games. We are working on the Tale of Bistoon, which is an action adventure game based on a 12th century Persian poem. So in this poem, which is called Khosrow and Shirin, there is a character called Farhad, which falls in love with the princess, and this tale is quite an interesting one. So we've chosen this story as it's a famous tale which people from the region must know, but we think it's quite unique in the global market. So most people we don't think most people have heard of the story, so we've chosen it as a unique element, and we've built a unique setting and world in the Persian, based on Persian myths. So the environment that you see in this game, and also The aesthetic and everything is based on ancient Persia. The enemies that you have to confront are based on the struggles that the main character has in the story. So in the story, there are some tasks that Farhad has to pass, and we've made these tasks into different enemies that you have to fight with different abilities. Also, you'll be listening to some music with a Persian theme, and as you progress through the game, you will be listening to a narrator which is telling you this story. So it's an overall chilling experience listening to an interesting story, which is quite interesting to listen to. So it will be available on PC and Xbox consoles, hopefully in early 2022. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. I think we have everyone. Do we have anyone missing who did not present their game? So I think there's none. So I'm inviting our jury right now to join us. Influencer Can Sungur. Okay. Game designer at Atom Cankat Tigin Özdemiz, co-founder at Fiber Games Sinan Akkol, and founder director of Bahçeşehir University Gaming Lab Güven Çatak. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Serdar. You have to open my camera, by the way.
Okay. Did I shut it for good?
Yep. Okay, hello.
Okay. Welcome again. You can go by the list. Which way you want to start?
So who of us should be starting?
I will tell something here. I guess there is a missing point in
The Tale of
explosion.
Bistoon?
Yes, there's a missing. Okay.
Güven, I guess your point is missing in explotants.
Explotants.
At
Yeah, on the
eaveswake
gameplay.
also. Level design at eaveswake.
Okay, sorry. At explotants.
Yes.
Just checking which no.
On the gameplay, far right side.
Okay, sorry about it. Okay.
Okay, we can start with Can Sungur, I guess.
You don't need to evaluate every game one by one, but we have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. So you can just talk about the most you like or general impressions. If you like, you can talk one by one, of course. We have
Okay.
time.
About Lost Twins, I always enjoy when a game presents unique opportunities for co-op players, and this year It Takes Two was a a 3A game that won a lot of prizes. I saw something like that in Lost Twins, so I hope. I haven't played it yet, but it looked good, and it's as a streamer, that's a game. I mean, my most of my comments will be coming as a streamer. So Lost Twins is a game that I would buy if I see on the scene. Of course, I don't know how much of a puzzle or co-op struggles you have played for a two-team game design. We need to play to see that, but it looks good.
Sorry for interrupting. I think there's a problem with your microphone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly without?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But yes.
Your voice.
Yeah, there's a glitch.
Yeah.
Let me turn it off. Turn it on again. Is it clearer now?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Yeah,
So
there's a
I don't know
noise.
how to solve that. So let's maybe skip to another jury.
Okay, Güven Hocam, you can continue.
Okay. Well, this time we have a lot of games, so I think the Indieway is also the Indieway family is also getting bigger, which is great to really witness that. So I will not go like one by one. Yeah, our last game, Conjuria, it's I also really find it valuable to also let's say in terms of the story or the lore to focus on cultural aspects, or let's say ancient stories like based on cultures. So I really find those kind of let's say approaches very valuable. So that's why it stands out a bit for me. Other than that, all the games, first of all, like visual wise, are really satisfying, and I will also check them on Steam, definitely. Maybe I could add, like, the Hell of an Office has an interesting concept to it's kind of like a bit inside joke, but I really like it in terms of that. Other than that, yeah, the Lost Events and Explotants, like they also visually stand out, definitely. So good luck to the teams. Yeah, that's it on my side for now. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. And Mr. Cankat, you can continue.
Okay, I actually see a great potential in Hexarchy, because if they can manage to balance the game economy in a well manner, it could be a good multiplayer game to play in a short time with your friends. And the Tale of Bistoon have a nice stylized art, which we are also familiar to the Ferhat and Shirin story. It could also have a potential too. And the Lost Twins and Explotants have some kind of nice graphics and nice game style. And also the Kandria have I know how hard it is to write a nice shader for 2D lights, and it's not jittering. I just looked for it, and it's the great work. And also I thank for all the game developers who have shown their games to us. Thank you.
Thank you. We can continue with Mr. Sinan.
I want to thank all the developers, indie developers here, because they are creating a space that none of the AAA studios can fill. That is renovation. I'm very, very pleased with what I saw today. I wish we had time to see all the other games too. And I'm also a little bit embarrassed to evaluate these titles within so much short time span. So I would like to congratulate you all first. The titles that caught my eye was, first of all, like all the other jury members, Lost Twins 2. I like a good 2D co-op platformer. And also Airport Renovator. I like all kinds of little simulation games that you build something from ruins, from garbage. So that's a highlight for me. But also the Tale of Bistoon. I think that Eastern stories are overlooked so much in gaming. There's so much lore, so much history, so much stories that can be told within Western games, also games from Middle East and Far East. So these are the titles that caught my eye in the way. So, but I would like to congratulate again every heroic indie developer that participated in this Indieway.
Once again, thanks a lot for all of our jury's evaluations. Now, our director, Jevher, will announce the top 3 picks of this Indieway.
I collected all the points and I will start from the third selected games and going from the first one. And the Kandria, Nicholas Hafner, is the third best indie game in this Indieway. And the Tale of Bistoon, Jakub Rajko, sorry for if I'm reading wrong, the second best indie game in December Indieway. And Lost Twins 2 is the best indie game of December Indieway. And I also would love to thank all of the indies who are attending this Indieway and making those beautiful presentations. And you can all open your cameras so we can see all of you all together. And thank you all for attending this Indieway. The games are also great, and the points of all the games are very close to each other, and I believe the jury has hard times to give that points. So we select these 3 and we will announce them in our website, and we are wishing you all the best with your games in Steam. I also added all of you to my wish list and downloaded some of them, and thank you all for coming. So Indieway will going on tomorrow. You can listen to webinars and make meetings, and thank you all for coming. See you later. Bye.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you
Bye.
all.